Hi everyone, and welcome to Storytime with Jocelyn. We've got so many stories on our channel. I am so happy and so excited. Jocelyn is too, because we get to go back and watch them again. So the next 2 weeks are going to be a little bit long stories. So I'm just giving you a heads up, but they're wonderful stories. I don't want to split them up because they're not that long, but I don't want to split them because it just wouldn't be feasible. So I'm going to get started. So today's story is called, and it is written by Jane Goodall. May she rest in peace. She was the gorilla lady. And her story, she's retelling an old fable, and it is called The Eagle and the Wren. And it is a beautiful story. So let's get started. The Eagle and the Wren, a fable retold by Jane Goodall and illustrated by Alexander Reichstein. Once upon a time, a long, long ago, the birds got into an argument about who could fly the highest. I can fly so high, said the sky lark, that I become just a tiny speck in the sky, and then I disappear altogether. You can only hear my voice, my beautiful song. I can fly the highest. No, 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 said the dove. I can fly the highest. I was sent by Noah to search for signs of the ending of the great flood. From high in the sky, I flew to pick the olive branch that has become a symbol of peace. I can fly the highest. I can fly even higher, said the vulture. I circle up and up and up until I can look across half the world. That's how I see my dinner. The animals who have died, I can fly the highest. You are all wrong, said the majestic eagle. I am the king of the birds. My wings are strong. My heart is great. I fly far above the world and look down to see all that is going on below, Jocelyn. I can fly the highest. Be silent, all of you, said the wise owl. We will have a contest for all the birds. We will find out just how high each one of us can fly. So all the birds took to the air. There was a great flapping of wings and squawking and calling and hooting and croaking. Some of the birds didn't fly very high at all. They quickly came back to earth. They were a bit sad, but the ostrich welcomed them. We have all done as well as nature intended, he said. We all have wings, but each of you flies to a different height for a different purpose. After all, he added, I can't fly. I'm certainly not ashamed of that. I use my wings in the beautiful dance that wins me my bride. Do you see the hidden birds in the page? Inside the trees? There's a lot. Some of the birds flew very high indeed. But after a while, many of them grew tired and could fly no higher. So they came back to earth. The vulture saw a dead animal and was suddenly so hungry he dived down and out of the contest like that. Just a few birds were able to keep on flying. Eventually, the skylark and the dove came down too. They couldn't go any higher. In the end, they could see only one bird still up in the sky, Jocelyn. So high, it seemed to be almost in heaven. Almost in heaven, Jocelyn. It was the eagle. Finally, even he could fly no higher. Tired but proud, he hovered way, way up in the sky. I knew I would win, he said to himself. He was really high. But as the mighty eagle soared high above the earth, something crept out from among his thick feathers. Ooh. Can you see it? What is it? To the eagle's amazement, he saw a tiny bird, the little wren, flying even higher than he was. He tried and tried to get above her, but he was too tired. How did you fly so high? He asked her. She laughed. A tiny laugh because she was such a tiny bird. You carried me all the way, she said. I couldn't have flown so high by myself. But don't worry, you won the contest. So what do you think? Brains over brawn? I always wondered what the world looked like from high, high up at the top of the sky. Now I know. I shall always remember this, Jocelyn. Thank you. Look how high the little bird was able to get because of the eagle. What a blessing. When they got back to Earth, they told their story to the other birds. The owl praised them both. Together, you have set a new record. They set a new record, Jocelyn. He told them, with your strong wings and determination, mighty eagle, and with your dreaming and your quick brain, Jocelyn, the little wren, you have flown to a height never reached by any bird before. Wow. That's it. It wasn't as long as I thought it would be. Next week's story is going to be a little bit longer. I hope you really enjoyed the fable retold by Jane Goodall, The Eagle and the Wren. It was a really pretty story, wasn't it? Just remember, it's not always brawn before brains. Brains before brawn. That little bird was smart, just like Jocelyn's smart. Right? I'll see y'all later and have a blessed week. And we will see you next week for another story. And I hope you enjoy us.